We have been preparing for this for lifetimes. This new age, this true awareness of us, of self. The Christ consciousness frequency is something that we have all been witnessing, experiencing, and connecting with, especially in this awakening journey, especially in this understanding of the masculine and the feminine within self, and really just taking the moments to honor, devote, and respect all versions of self, all aspects of self. This new age, there's my rooster again. This new age frequency, this new age enlightenment, this golden age frequency is lighting up the world. And if you're like me, very sensitive, very empathic, can feel, can sense, can hear things that maybe most can't. And that's fine too. But for you who can feel everything, you can feel the shift in the earth. You can feel things different around you, right? It can't just be me. Things are different. The way you feel when you wake up in the morning is different. The way you feel about your body is different. The way you understand your mind, and how sometimes it can play tricks on you, is different, right? Because now you can know what energy you want to play in for the day or for the moment, and which ones you don't, right? This Christ consciousness energy frequency is this golden ray, this golden age, this golden, right? We're waking up, friends. We can feel it. And once you've gone on this path of understanding different versions of you, other lifetimes you simultaneously live in, there's no going back. There's no going back from taking back what you've learned, taking back what you've seen, taking back what you understood about self and those around you. The Christ consciousness frequency is what opens our heart, bust wide open. Because it's the energy of love, oneness, unity. And when we really sit with this, and when we really honor that this entire time that we've been learning about ourselves, remembering self, we've gone deeper and deeper into this powerful experience of seeing and hearing and feeling. Some might want to call it the clairs, right? Clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance. And this is powerful when we start tapping into those things. Because then we start to remember our multidimensional being and how living in this human body allows us to have these senses and be grateful for them. to be grateful for them. I know that on my spiritual awakening journey, I have had to dive into many lifetimes and even past versions of self in this earthly lifetime. This time, other lifetimes have been earthly bound. But this lifetime specifically, remembering these lifetimes, remembering these beautiful, all of these things I've been learning about this new age, remembering and why we came here, right? You've been doing this for lifetimes. And that's what's been so heavy in the collective. We've been doing this and preparing for this for lifetimes. And because we have, right? In a new way, different way, maybe every time we've come back to Earth. But when I've been going into these healing sessions with myself, even just on my awakening journey, I've had to literally dive deep into past wounds and traumas. I mean, I didn't know that the awakening journey, being intentional and knowing that let's go to Earth and just heal all the lifetimes of all the things, all the shadows, all the low vibrational energies that try to keep us playing small, and whatever the case, right? There's been lifetimes where we were the hero, the shero. But there's also been lifetimes where we've been the enemy, the suspect. And when we really connect with that we've had multiple lifetimes where, yes, we have been different versions, different genders, just different, not even human, Of course I went into a deep dive. I grew up religious, so everything aside from conforming to their beliefs was not right or demonized in some way. But that made me want to rebel and learn my own truth even more. And I've even had to heal my wounds from religious beliefs, So when we go into the shadow aspects of self, and connect with them and be like, what version of me shows up when I'm angry? What version of me shows up when I'm jealous? What version of me shows up when I feel like I'm gonna just self-sabotage? These are the energies that we have the power to transmute once we understand them in a deeper way. That's why this journey is so powerful with this Christ consciousness, because you realize the dark and the light, the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang, the infinity symbol, everything is going to be aligned, understood, remembered in a powerful way about where you come from, who you're connected to, where these powerful spiritual gifts come from, which of our ancestors have been earthly bound and have been connecting with the earth and learning the earth, and also connecting with the extraterrestrial beings, but also what guides of ours are extraterrestrial, which ones are ancestors, which ones are versions of us. And it brings us in this very powerful realization that we are all things, all beings, due to this oneness, this unity, this understanding that we are connected to everything. And when I did this very powerful meditation to connect this love light to everyone, it was a few months ago, a year ago, I can't remember. It was when a bunch of chaos was going around and I can't remember. Anyways, but when I went into this meditation, I could literally visualize the flower of life connecting everyone, kind of like a nervous system where everything is connected. Everything goes somewhere to another, but it still radiates to another side of the body. Just like the flower of life, when we are vibrating in the essence of love and the frequency of love and joy and gratitude, what do you think that does? Like, what do you think that electrical stream moves to? Oh, you thought right. Down into the earth and spread throughout everybody around you. That's why they have the ley lines. That's why we have ley lines. That's why we have guides that work with us as we walk the earth, because when we are vibrating high, everywhere we go, it's like a trail, kind of like leaving cute little footsteps of light everywhere you go, just vibrating the whole area of love, gratitude. You don't have to fucking do anything but be yourself. Do you know how many years it's taken me to realize that all we need to do is just fucking be ourselves? Holy shit. But can you actually realize how many... It's like peeling string cheese, not just taking the fucking bite of it, but peeling pieces off till you finally get the last piece, or whatever the case may be, to finally be like, wow, that's who I am. Oh, that's who I am, because we're constantly changing. We're constantly remembering more and more about self. Which is why cycles and knowing where we're at, connecting with self, seeing what we're creating, seeing what we're moving through, is going to activate and elevate your journey in powerful ways. Because each layer you peel away from the old identities, the old versions of self, this is who you gotta be, or plastered belief systems or religions or whatever the case may be, that doesn't allow you to fully be you. This is part of that shadow work, right? What versions of you no longer resonate? This is where the identity shift comes through so heavily. Because we're always wanting to shift into a very true way of living. And the more that I've connected with myself and healed my childhood wounds and healed my teenagehood, healed my adulthood, the more I've connected deeper with myself, my spirit guides, my galactic guides, my elemental guides. So many. Just to come back to, and I don't want to say the word just, powerfully to come back to remembering me and what I actually love to do. So yeah, I love sitting out here and looking at the stars and seeing things move. I don't know if it's a satellite, UFO, but it excites me when I see things that some would say are different, unique, that only the smallest of senses can hear or feel or see. We are activating this new age We're walking in it, swimming in it, gliding in it, whatever you want to say. And if you've been listening this far in my message, you have come to remember that you create your reality based on how you feel, how you think, what you say. This is how we create our reality. By understanding that we have the power to make shift happen. Always. I love you. Bye now. And before I say bye, I want to say see you later. Because there's never an end. And that's something I've had to really open my heart and realize and really dive deep into, like, what do you mean? Everything's like that cycle, right? Everything's life, death, rebirth, life, death, rebirth. The more we learn and grow about self, right? Old versions are dying so that new can arise. So, like I said, I may see you personally. I may see you in other lifetimes. Either way, we are connected. All of us. And the more we can share our love, our gratitude, our joy, this is how we not only devote to self, but we devote to the world, to what we came here to do. Make love our frequency. Love you all. Mwah.